And I wanted to be like that. I wanted that energy. I wanted that power. And so I kept playing. I had a coach by the name of Dale Lambert, who coached me at Montgomery Blair High School, and I never quit. And my mother would tell you that in Benning Heights, Simple City, that's where I was all the time, at the courts. Now, some crazy stories, Big C, that made me really fall in love with it. We had a gate in the Benning Heights place, right? And there would be dealers and all kinds of people that would be playing on the court. There would be guns under the bench. There would be all kinds of stuff. So if something broke out, there was a couple of times where somebody let their pit bull loose. And I remember us all hanging on the gates as high as you could get, waiting and screaming. And that was because somebody lost the game. And I love the culture of it. Just that energy is something that you can't recreate. So basketball has been my love since about 4th or 5th grade. And I still play it to this day. So.
What position did you play at Blair?
I played point guard and the shooting guard at Blair. My counterpart was Brandon McQueen, and he was also the counter guard there. But I started out in Brentwood and off of Harvard Street, playing at the court right across from Howard University. I could tell you all kinds of places in Gaithersburg, Maryland, where Garry. Hold on, real quick. I got to tell this because this is like a DC go-go thing. We were in Gaithersburg with another one of my father's little girlfriend carousel things, and I played with a guy who is now a world-renowned rap artist. We were in the same age group. We had a little boxing league there. For another story, I won't tell you what happened with the results of it, but let's just say I knocked someone out who is now a rap legend. That's all I'm gonna say. What I would like to say is because of my parents, I've been all over the DC area and I've just met some amazing people. Mike Beasley, who's an NBA player and friends with Kevin Durant, lived right in the Bowie area where when I moved back to DC, that's where I played ball every Sunday. Basketball is my thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
So who would you say is the best or the greatest player to come from this region, period?
It's so first and foremost, got to give respect to Elgin Baylor. But today is Kevin Durant. It's Kevin Durant.
You had it right the first time. You picked the Lakers.
No, it's Kevin Durant surpassed a lot of people. He's 7 foot tall that could handle the rock like a guard, can shoot it like Steph Curry or anybody, and just has the smoothest game ever. And everybody knows when they see that game, it looks like a DC game.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna throw a name out there for you, right? And see what you think about it. A person from this region, Len Bias.
Yes. Now, yeah, you're right. If we're talking about huge potential, probably Len Bias becomes Michael Jordan, right? I mean, maybe. Or better.
Maybe.
Or better. Yeah. I mean, he was at Jordan's level when he left this planet, and actually had outdone Jordan at that time.
Yeah.
He was LeBron before LeBron.
But then we have Adrian Dantley.
Yes.
Sherman Douglas.
Yes.
There's so many guys that you can name. It's just unbelievable.
So Big C, Adrian Dantley was actually our crossing guard at Tacoma Park Middle School. Oh. Like he volunteered to do that in the 90s. He was an NBA legend. So he volunteered to do that. Because you mentioned him, he played for the Pistons, right? At some point, he played for the Pistons. They traded him away, and then they win the championships. Guess who got invited to the White House to sit down as a class to watch them get their honorary award after they won the championship? Yes, Lucy Diggs Slow Elementary. It was 91, the 91 season. They took us down there. I got to meet Joe Dumars, Dennis Rodman before he was Crazy Dennis, all of those guys. And I forgot to mention that was about sixth grade year, and I was in love with it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I just thought of something. Now, I didn't realize Gary's love for basketball the way it was and how good he was until we were on the court one day. I don't know if he remembers this, in Tacoma Park. Another one of my girlfriends that we were staying with or hanging out around. And I'm on the court trying to play with him and these guys, and I can barely make it up and down the court. And this guy tosses the ball up to the hoop, and Garry runs up and catches the ball and slam dunk. And I'm standing there like in awe. Do you remember that day, Garry?
I mean, I've dunked quite a few times since then, but it was one of those. I mean, I do remember him playing me one-on-one, trying to beat me. And I remember it was probably the last time we played each other because I shook him out of his shoes. And I know he realized that I was the man of the house at that moment.
I love it. I love it.